7 effective ways to cope with stress. Stress is something we all experience. However, how we deal with it can have a significant impact on our lives. You might have tried to reduce stress, but there aren't many effective ways to deal with it. Before I get into the details of how to reduce stress, let's first define what stress is. Stress is not a medical term. Healthcare professionals are often divided on whether stress is the cause or effect of health problems. It can be difficult to determine what is causing your stress and how to manage it. Stress can affect us in many ways. It can be both physical and emotional and at varying intensities. My career has seen me help many people who had a very demanding life, primarily because of their jobs, to reduce and manage stress. My practice's core purpose is to make busy people feel better, both mentally and physically. Stress management is often the most important aspect of any program I write. Over the years I have developed a list of practices that can be used consistently to help executives who are busy keep their stress under control. They will also be more productive and healthier. You tried to be less stressed, but you got poor results. Understanding why these practices work is key. First, let's understand how stress can be broken down into 2 distinct categories. They are closely interconnected. Emotional stress. Emotional stress refers to feeling under extreme pressure. You may feel this pressure in different areas of your daily life, such as increased workload, transition periods, arguments with family members, or financial worries. It is possible that each stressor builds on itself. These situations can cause you to feel anxious or threatened, which could trigger a stress response in your body. Your body releases a variety of stress hormones in response to your emotions. This can affect how your body reacts to external stimuli and how you feel. These hormones can lead to a range of physical symptoms. They also affect your behavior and cause you to feel more intense emotions. It is clear that emotional stress can have a physical impact on your body. This is your body's response to your thoughts, not external sensory inputs or physical activities. Simply put, emotional stress is when you think stressful thoughts and can't stop thinking about them, especially if they are uncontrollable. Physical stress. Your body's response to external stimuli triggers a fight-flight response. Also, your body's metabolic response to what you eat, drink or breathe. It is not necessarily bad to be stressed out. In fact, it can actually be quite beneficial. Physical stress is not necessarily bad. In fact, it can be very helpful. However, processed foods, sugary drinks and smoking are all harmful physical stressor. Although physical stressors such as exercising are something we want to do often, they can still be a source of stress that may have a negative effect on our health if combined with other stressor. A 10K run fasted after a week of emotional stress and 4 hours of sleep may not be a good idea for your health. It would be more beneficial to do a 5K after eating a healthy meal and 20 minutes of meditation. It's clear that stress affects everyone in different ways. It is crucial to address stress as soon as it starts to affect your health and well-being. 7 ways to reduce stress. You might have searched the internet for ways to reduce stress, and found lots of advice such as try to get more sleep, or exercise more often, or eat healthy. However, these simple tips didn't help my client who was very busy. It actually made matters worse. Instead of just giving you general advice, I will give you 7 practical strategies to instantly reduce stress and that can be easily implemented into your daily life without wasting too much of your precious time. Reduce stress in the body. 1. Control your blood sugar levels. We feel a sudden surge of energy when we consume foods and drinks high in sugar, 20 grams or more. It is because our blood sugar levels are rising. This is because our blood sugar levels rise and our pancreas releases insulin. The hormone lowers blood sugar by storing nutrients in our bloodstream in fat cells, muscles, liver, or other areas. This causes an up and down in energy levels. When blood sugar levels drop, we feel hungry and crave for more. This has been associated with an increase in stress. It is easy to see how being tired or hungry after a stressful day won't make your stress levels disappear. Fatigue and eating disorders, which are both signs of stress, can be quite the contrary. Jordan B. Peterson, the author of 12 Rules for Life, describes how he advises patients with depression and stress to replace their meals and breakfasts with low-carb options such as eggs, meat, or fish. This little trick can often be as effective as prescription medications, Dr. Peterson claims. Most patients will not need prescription drugs. They simply get better, because their blood sugar levels have stabilized during the most stressful time of the day. You may be used to eating a high-carb breakfast of yogurt, cereals or cafe lattes. Try swapping them for scrambled eggs or bacon. For lunch, you can have meat or fish with some veggies. This biohack will give you more energy and satiety throughout the day. You can reduce hunger and fatigue, which will help you reduce stress. 2. Get more water. There are many health benefits to drinking water, but the best is when it comes down to stress reduction. Improve brain function, improving overall energy, reduce your cravings. Well-hydrated bodies are more productive and can think faster, and you will feel less tired. Water and minerals are essential for many biochemical processes inside the brain. Staying hydrated can improve your brain function and allow you to do better at work. People who are busy feel stressed because they have too many things to do, and not enough time for their work, which can lead to stress. Simple things like carrying a water bottle with you, refilling it every 5 minutes, can make a big difference in your stress levels, performance, and health. 3. Work out on the same day, time each week. Even though it is metabolic stress, I have already stated that exercise has been shown to decrease stress levels. Also, I said that exercising when you're already stressed or short on time can actually increase stress levels and cause more stress. If you want to reduce stress, it is important to set aside a time and day each week for exercise. It is a great idea to plan the time you will use to exercise at least a week in advance. This allows you to avoid having to schedule work meetings or other social events. This will help you to lower stress levels by accomplishing 2 important things. Exercise more consistently, as you are less likely to miss sessions if they are pre-booked for the morning. You can get rid of the idea that you still have to exercise, so that you don't have to worry about how to fit in an hour-long workout into your already busy schedule. Your stress levels will drop if you don't have as many stressful thoughts in your head. 4. Follow your circadian rhythm to sleep. It is well known that sleep is crucial for managing stress. You might not realize that every person may have different benefits from sleeping at different times. Dr. Matthew Walkers, in his book Why We Sleep, explains that while some people benefit from a consistent sleeping schedule, typically 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., others have better sleep quality if they are able to sleep late at night and wake up later, 1 to 2 a.m. to 10 a.m. This is because the body has a tendency to follow the circadian rhythms, which is basically our natural clock that has affected the Earth's movement. Dr. Walkers observed that people who had a 9-to-5 job were more susceptible to stress and more likely to suffer from conditions such as depression and neurodegenerative disease. If you love early mornings, you should consider waking up at 5 a.m. and going to bed at 9 p.m. This will be good for your health. It will also help you to reduce stress levels. If you're a nocturnal creature and struggle to fall asleep before midnight, try to get at most 3 lay-ins each week. This can be achieved by working late and not booking activities on weekends. Reduce emotional stress. Before I discuss my favorite ways to reduce emotional stress, please note that you must first address your physical stress. This is because emotional stress can often be caused by interactions with people or situations outside our control. Emotionally stressed could be caused by pressure from your boss or by tension in your relationships. Stress can also be caused by worries about the future or about people's health. While emotional stress can be out of your control, physical stress is almost always within your control. You can't control the economy. However, you can exercise more, eat better, and get enough sleep. Let's now move on to my favorite ways to reduce stress. 5. Take the time to plan your week. On Sunday evening, after taking care of your health, the only thing that can help you manage stress and reduce it is improving productivity. You can get more done in a shorter time, which can help you feel less overwhelmed. It also allows you to take time for activities that lower stress, such as meditation, nature, and reading. Spending an hour on Sunday night to plan your week hour by hour is essential. This system will maximize the effectiveness of your exercise. Book exercise, grocery shopping, and alone time for whatever activity is not work-related. These activities should be given the same priority as a work meeting. After you have booked them, review your list and rank the voices according to importance. You can book them according to your needs. You can reduce stress by scheduling the least important activities earlier in the week. Last but not the least, schedule your sleeping hours. Although it may sound absurd, you most likely check your calendar at least 20 times per day. Your brain will be able to recognize a time block called sleep at a specific time on your calendar and prepare for sleep. 6. Big chunks of alone time for your most demanding projects. Avoiding distractions is another important factor in stress reduction. When you are working on a difficult task, distractions like phone notifications, emails, calls, or other communications can disrupt your flow. Numerous studies have confirmed this. Distractions do more than eat time while you are distracted. They can also derail your mental progress for as long as half an hour afterwards, assuming that another distraction does not appear in that half hour. That's right, that 30 seconds to check Twitter is not just 30 seconds. It's actually 25 minutes and 30 seconds. All these distractions can not only reduce productivity but also have negative emotional consequences. Research shows that distractions can cause higher stress levels, bad moods, and lower productivity. Cal Newport, an author of Deep Work, explains how great thinkers throughout history used to isolate themselves for hours or even days to focus on their most important work. You don't have to live in a medieval tower without electricity every week, but you can find quiet places where you can focus on your most difficult tasks. After you have done that, turn off your phone notifications and ask to not be disturbed. This will have a huge impact on your stress levels. 7. Least important tasks should be delegated. Not to mention, stress can be caused by spending too much time doing tasks you don't find important or that should have been done by another person. This is because you won't be able to dedicate your time to the most important tasks on your list, and consequently, it can cause emotional stress. Spend some time planning your week by thinking about how you can delegate the annoying tasks to a professional or someone who would be willing to help. Hire a cleaner or an assistant online. Your bill will go up if you become ill from stress or need a therapist. Bottom line, these 7 tips are very effective and easy to use in your daily life. You can experiment with them to find the right combination for you.